Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the SoFi Stadium booth. We've got the Seahawks and the Rams. Rivalry week is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Well, Brock, the NFC West has acclaimed one of football's toughest divisions the last quarter century. You know you played in it, and these two rivals earn much of the credit for that. The Hawks under Pete Carroll fighting at the top for over a decade, and then Sean McVay's Rams kind of rose up to meet them.
Kind of iron sharpening iron when I think of these two. They don't like each other very much. Been some star power with Aaron Donald and Russell Wilson for many of those battles, and oftentimes the winner of this matchup wins the rest.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready? Hurry! 280! 32! 40 got! 40 got! Alert!
Throw here, 3rd down. Into traffic, complete! This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense, bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. All right, can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Monday!
Trying for it with Stafford. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go! 19! Dragon 60!
Milrow from the gun. That's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Walker now from the gun. couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Double right. Set. 180. 20 hot.
Now we're on here with Blake Thorpe. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
11. 280. Hurry. Hey, give me radar.
Stafford from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. 280. Zebra. White. Ready, hot.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
59. 180. 570. Zero.
Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. Got a man, that's Nakua. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
280.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Alert! Blue 60! 59! 40 got! 22! 20 hot!
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Nevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21 yard.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on! Hey! Cowboy 80! Ready!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 Eagles!
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
19 Charger, 9.
Milrow with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
60 bucks! 70 Lions!
Milrow looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Ready, set.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
Cut 19. Cut. Red. Bronco 80.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
On the jump.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Takes this one at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Set. Easy, alert. The lady. 59.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Set. 180.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
0. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. Just gets the first and more. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 22 out of that play. And the Rams have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
250.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Ready. The lady.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Swing here for Williams. They have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Stafford now on third down. Left side taken in by Adams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. On the draw, it's Walker. And he spins right by him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. We've set a downs from 37.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions.
First down throw here from Milroe. Out wide, it's Smith-Njigba. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
Walker on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Milroe. A throw right side finds Cup. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Drop 60, drop 60. 18, 5 years. 19 Lions. Go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. And it's picked off, but oh, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
19, 18. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. That's Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throw here. 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempos, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Spins out of one side. And his choice to leave that end zone. That cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Snap. 21. 180. 50. 32. Stay 50. Stay 50. Hey, 22.
Stafford now on first down. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for two.
Hey,
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. He's back to throw. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on. 16, hey, Puka, 18. 18, Rattler.
Milrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down.
A great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend. The centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19, go.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the gun, Milrow. Forced out to his right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is Walker on 2nd. And fighting after a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Can't be lying.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Count. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Corum now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Number 20. Hey, give me radar. Zebra.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 21. Hey, 5-0.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Adam. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
White. Hey, 50.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, and it paid dividends.
He throws a bullet to this, and oh, he got it! Interception! Rick Woolen with the INT. And he's out the clear, into the red zone. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six.
Wow. The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
60 Bison. Go.
Complete at the 2. He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
White 80.
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And the Rams have the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 46-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Set. Blue 60.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Setting up the screen here for Corum. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 3 now.
Set.
They go with Williams on the counter. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
53. Ready? Zebra. Hey, 5-0. 50-50. Ready, hot.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
And middle, 280.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready? 59. Stay 50, stay 50.
First down throw here, first effort. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
3 more yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set. Give me the radar.
Now Stafford again. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Rams first down.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again, not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panthers 60, Panthers 19. Company Rangers, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Pistol now for Milrow. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And he sent a man in motion.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 10, no row to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
18, 5 in. 19 Lions. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fair catch called and taken, but hang on there. There's a flag on the field. That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
80, double right. 32.
On first down, here's Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
60. 50. Monday.
Stafford to throw again on second. The left side taken in by Adams. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Libra. 21. Hurry.
Stafford now on first down. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Rams, first down. First down and goal to go.
Zero.
First and goal. Here's Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you followed up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Set. Alert. We're waiting. Omaha. Ready, move. Like 7.
Here's Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better
It's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cut 19, cut 19.
Horton, the motion man. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks only up by a few. Second and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timberwolf. Hurt, hurt. Ready.
Milrow now to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. Still working past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Got to be pretty good after. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Read the right.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a cover on that run. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll need to decide what to do on this second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
70 line, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They're going to pass it here. This is Coach. That's Coach. He gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ready, ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, Matt.
Putting a receiver in motion.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target that time is Kenneth Walker. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He'll look to throw it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Myers to add the PAT.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
36. Rams 26.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard
line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
50-50.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Short pass brought in. Perfect execution there. Another first down, and he gets out to stop the clock. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds as we assume our final snap. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.